Well, it says that I'm live, and I'm going to give it a few seconds, minutes for people to hopefully hop on. I know that it's midday, 3 o'clock. I don't know, 3 o'clock here in the Eastern time zone. So workday's kind of winding down, and if you're out west, maybe it's lunchtime for you, and you're hopping on. And Central and Rocky Mountains, you're you beat your own drummer anyway. So hopefully you're joining us or me or the group, this community, whatever you want to say. When oh God, when I woke up this morning, I had no plans to do anything except for work today and go pick up some new ceiling fans that we ordered for the house. Um, and then my entire day somehow got blown up. I guess it started yesterday. Um, Field of Dreams Collectibles on Twitter put a post out saying, "Hey, nominate some people to that are doing good things in the hobby," and a few folks nominated me, and was very humbled by that and appreciative. And um, this morning, I guess they selected me. I don't know why or what the reasoning behind it was, but I was very appreciative of it. Not only for being selected, but I think just the community coming together and recognizing um, just how close we've all become, just how instrumental um, Rack of the Day has truly been with our group. Um, when I say our group, I mean the t- hundreds of Twitter followers and people that have been impacted by this. And I mean, it's literally hundreds. We're midway through November, and I haven't missed a day, and I'm so thankful for that because a lot of things like this I don't follow through on, and to be able to do it, I've been very appreciative of it. So this group of people has just been great, but just being selected was crazy enough. And then Tom P. Willis, if you know Tom P. Willis on Twitter, you know that he is one of the most fun-loving characters and great people that we have in this hobby community. He declared it. He declared it to be Eric Hecker Day, and my timeline has just been blown up, and I truly do appreciate it. Tom texted me and said, "Quit deflecting, quit doing all this, quit putting it back on everybody, and accept it." And while I know what he's getting at, I know what he's saying. This whole thing is not about me. It never has been about me. It has been about this community. It's been about you taking the time and the effort to recognize somebody, whether it's like today's person who jumped in and secret Santa'd somebody's cards for them, and whether it's celebrating a birthday or a milestone, like you know 100 days not smoking, or it's been a year since somebody had a drink, or somebody's just having a bad day. I think we had one of those last week where they were just having a crappy day and needed to pick me up. Like, you all have recognized this, like you've picked up on this, and you have driven me to do this. Like, when I first started Rack of the Day, I'll be totally honest with you, like, it truly was just going to be, I just want to give stuff away. I just want to make people smile because I felt like that's what people want, is they just want to be given something that they like, not receive free things, but to be given something that they like. And it quickly evolved into something much bigger than that. It quickly evolved into people um, recognizing everything that was going on. And I just greatly appreciate what everyone has done. It's been so fun. Um, and I'm excited for the next chapter. Like I'm excited. I'm excited to see, what 2022 brings. And, I know that I've been saying this for some time now, whether it's been through YouTube here or I've put some messaging out on Twitter. Like I have plans for Rack of the Day. I have plans to grow this and to keep it a living, breathing thing outside of this hobby community. Um, sorry, I am still kind of working right now, and there's a meeting on Teams that I'm invited to, but I don't ever go to. So I'm getting all the communication updates. So my phone and tablet and computer are all buzzing right now. But um, I I have plans for this outside of the hobby community, and I turned 40 next year in February, and so I've started to kind of reflect, like I think a lot of people do, moving into their 40th birthday, kind of reflecting on what they've done with their lives and where they've been successful and not successful and what they want to do. And I know a lot of people do things like leading up to their 40th birthday, like Hoover. He just did 40 days of 40 birthday. And, I thought that was fantastic. It's what he wanted to do. And I've never been the guy that's like, I want to do this by the time I'm 40, so I always kind of go bigger. And that's why I said with Rack of the Day, I didn't really fully expect to keep this thing going for a year. And I'm so excited that I have, because I've created a lot of friendships and a lot of good relationships. But when I turned 40, I'm coming up with a list of 40 things that I want to do during my 40th birth year and or birthday. I don't know, however you want to pronounce it or say it, I guess. It may evolve into something more, maybe like 40 things I want to accomplish in my 40s. But anyway, the thing of it is one of those things is I want to create the Rack of the Day Foundation. And I'm going to need a lot of support. I'm going to need a lot of help. And I'm going to come to you for that help and that support. So, foundations typically give money to causes, to people, organizations, and just help in general to create, better life, better quality of life for whatever that case may be. And a lot of foundations, most foundations, have specific causes that they want to give to. And so, upon thinking about this and really trying to figure out, like, I have always wanted to start my own nonprofit, and I'm kind of at that time where can put a little bit of effort into it. What do I want? What do I want to support? And it came down to a few different things. Youth sports. So you look at what Javier has done with Jaden and his baseball team. He's created a culture and a community of kids playing baseball there, but also has been teaching them life skills. And, those are the types of things that I want Rack of the Day to be able to support moving forward, or youth sports in that way. Um, Education. My wife is an educator. A lot of people in the hobby are educators. We know that Kyle, Mr. K Dub, and Eloy, and Javier, and gosh, quite a few others are teachers and educators. So being able to support education in that way is very critical to me. I wanted to be a teacher originally when I went to college, and I still want to teach. I just on a different level, and so I want to be able to support education in some way. And then the third thing, and this was kind of new to me, wanted to really support mental health. I battled with mental health since it really came on with the pandemic, but I recognize that I've dealt with it for a number of years. And I've been dealing with it this year, and I've gotten much better. And my wife has as well. She's been dealing with it for a couple of years now. So those three things, like turning Rack of the Day from a recognition platform, which it'll still be. Don't think that I'm going to move away from that, because I am. It's still going to be a recognition platform for us to continue doing and growing what we're going to do. But I want to grow it, and it's kind of those three buckets that I'm looking at right now: is youth sports, education, and mental health, to support those things. So what it's going to take is a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of support, um, support from people, but also financial support. And I'm not there yet. Trust me, I am not there yet. There's a lot to be done in the background before I can even release anything. So it's going to take a very long time from this point moving forward, but I'm pretty excited about it. But it has been. It's just been a fantastic thing. I love seeing all the support that people have for Rack of the Day and what people have for one another. Um, the other thing I want to say too is I've put out a few tweets over the last few days that on Saturday night, the 20th at 9 o'clock in Rippin' Gypsies stream. Jay, hi Jay, not taking it off, my friend, not taking it off. It's not that kind of show right now. Um, but Saturday night, uh, starting at 9 o'clock in Rip and Gypsy stream. I just encourage you to be in there. I got back into hobby with them, with Mindy and Smash, and I want to give back through them to folks. This is nothing original. Yeah, wrong channel. I think you're looking possibly for maybe Eloy's channel. I don't know. I heard he does some crazy things on Friday nights. Um, but this is nothing original. It's been done before. But Saturday night, there's just going to be some giveaways that are already pre-planned, but you have to be in chat to participate. So spread the word, get it out there on Twitter, put it to your people, and just get them to come and hang out. I mean, that's really what we want. We want people to hang out, and they'll have an opportunity to walk away with some pretty cool memorabilia hits. Not gonna tell you what those are right now. Maybe soon, but not right now. Um, so it should be a good time. But hopefully people will be happy with it. The other thing that I'm planning right now too around Rack of the Day is around the holidays. Thanksgiving is quickly coming up, and we'll do something that day, I'm sure. Kind of thinking about something right now. Giving Tuesday is coming up, and if you're not familiar with Giving Tuesday, it's a pretty cool thing. So we'll do something then. But then in December, will it happen when? Jay, you're a funny one. You're a funny one. When Michigan State beats my Buckeyes, listen. I was worried about Purdue this past weekend, and we handled them pretty well. So I'm a little more confident going into this weekend against Michigan State. Let's just say that. Still, listen, as a longtime Ohio State fan, even though we've had success for God knows how long, there's that Cleveland fan in me that still comes out during Ohio State games. It just thinks that something's going to go wrong, even when we're up, 59 to 21 or whatever the case may be. So I think we'll be okay on Saturday. At least I hope so. But yeah, so anyway, December, it's obviously Christmas. Um, and Christmas is, I'm sorry if you can hear all the beeping or not. I don't know how this works, but my Microsoft Teams is blowing up with communications right now. Apparently, people are doing good stuff and I'm missing it. And I don't really care because it doesn't pertain to me. But anyway, Christmas has kind of turned into a different thing for me now that I have a son, and it's much more cooler than it ever has been. So I'm putting together some Christmas packages to give out every single day. There's going to be retail in it. There's going to be some memorabilia. There's going to be some Um, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm trying to find cheap slabs right now, autographs, relics, whatever. I mean, just and then I'll try to make some PC stuff for whoever it is that day too. Um, but they're going to be Christmas packages. It's going to be more than just the PWE. It's going to be. I'm pretty sure every single one of them will be um, bubble mailer with tracking and all that fun stuff. So I'm working on that, and then hopefully, if I can find stuff. It's crazy. I've never been a card hunter before. Like I don't drive up and down Route 30 here in Irwin, Pennsylvania, because we have like 3 Targets and 3 Walmarts within a 10-mile radius of me. Um, but I've never been that card hunter that goes, like I have to find stuff. But lately I have been because I'm trying to build these racks for December and for the 1 year anniversary of Rack of the Day. So putting some stuff together along those lines. But there are going to be certain days in December where the Rack of the Day has already been pre-selected. So meaning the person I've already have the person penciled in. It's just going to be announced that day. Other days there is going to be, the same thing that we've been doing, like, let's bring about, that recognition of people. So some cool stuff happening. Stay tuned. But again, to get back to my original point, I thank you all. Today has been absolutely amazing. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Continue showing that type of support with Rack of the Day. It's just an amazing thing. I love it. I enjoy seeing it grow, and I enjoy seeing all of you interact with one another. Um, and I'll leave here with the final message that I always do. If you ever have any suggestions or anything that you want to see Rack of the Day do not hesitate to reach out. Always willing to adjust and take ideas and make it better. That's the one thing that I want to do for this. So thank you all very much for being in here and for watching later. And I look forward to interacting with you guys. So have a good one. Take care. Bye.